What's the stupidest thing a school employee ever did? My daughter came home from swim class with chemical burns on her arms. The moment she walked through the door, I could smell the overwhelming chlorine scent. Her arms were bright red with white patches. Sweetie, what happened? I asked. She started crying. The pool water was burning everyone, but Coach Donald made us keep swimming anyway. I helped her sit down and she told me the whole story. The swimmers could smell something was wrong the second they entered the pool area. It smelled like a hospital, she said, way stronger than normal. When the first girl, Emma, dipped her toe in and immediately pulled it out screaming, Coach Donald told her to stop being dramatic. He said the regional championships were next week and they couldn't afford to miss practice. Coach, it's burning my eyes just standing here, another swimmer had complained. Coach Donald responded by making them all get in anyway. Champions push through discomfort, he announced. This is what separates winners from quitters. My daughter said within 30 seconds of getting in the water, her skin started tingling. Within 2 minutes, it was actively burning. Half the team was crying, but Coach Donald stood at the pool edge yelling instructions. Emma actually climbed out after 5 minutes because she couldn't see, my daughter continued. Her eyes were streaming tears. That's when Coach Donald really lost it. He told Emma she was off the relay team and banned her from the upcoming meet. The threat worked. Every other kid stayed in that toxic water for the full hour-long practice. I was getting angrier by the second. That's when I noticed her arms weren't just red. They had actual white blisters forming. I took photos of her burns and rushed her straight to the ER. At the hospital, the triage nurse took one look at my daughter and immediately fast-tracked us. The doctor arrived within minutes. This is severe chlorine poisoning, he said, shaking his head. They should have evacuated that pool immediately. He explained that forcing kids to stay in over-chlorinated water was dangerous and potentially illegal. The chemical levels must have been astronomical to cause burns this quickly. While treating her arms, the doctor asked questions about the incident. How many other children were exposed? 15, my daughter answered. The whole swim team. The doctor's expression darkened. We need to report this. Other kids might be coming in tonight with similar injuries. He was right. While we waited for discharge papers, 2 more families arrived with their children showing identical chemical burns. The doctor pulled me aside. I'm required to file a report with the health department. This level of negligence could have caused permanent damage. He handed me detailed medical report and his business card. You'll need this for whatever comes next. The next morning, I called 3 other parents whose kids were on the team. Every single child had some level of chemical burns. I gathered all our medical reports and marched into the principal's office at 8 a.m. Principal Johnson tried to downplay it initially. I'm sure it was just a minor miscalculation, he said. These things happen. Minor? I slapped down 4 separate ER reports. 15 kids got chemical burns because your coach valued winning over safety. I called the health department right there in his office. Principal Johnson's tune changed immediately. Let's not involve outside agencies. I'm sure we can handle this internally. Too late, I said. When the health inspector arrived, she was shocked by what she found. The chlorine levels in the pool were 5 times the legal limit. The maintenance worker, Rick, admitted he'd been rushing that morning and accidentally dumped an entire container of chlorine instead of measuring it properly. Coach Donald tried to defend himself. I didn't know the chemical levels were dangerous, but you knew the kids were in pain, I countered, and you threatened them to keep them quiet. The health department shut down the entire aquatic facility within 2 hours. Coach Donald was suspended pending investigation. Principal Johnson had to send letters home to every family explaining the incident.